Hello dear Libra, welcome to Jessica's Intuition. Welcome to your March reading for 2025. Let's dive right into the portal days. We have a total of 4 portal days in March. That's right at the beginning of March. One of them is Monday, the 3rd, March, and Wednesday, the 5th, March. And then we have 2 consecutive ones a bit later. Those are Monday, the 24th, March, and Tuesday, the 25th. March, exactly 4 in total. And then we have on Friday, the 14th. In March, we have the full moon at 7:55 a.m. in the sign of Virgo. By the way, that's also the lunar eclipse. It starts already on the 13th, 14th. In March, we have the lunar eclipse. And then we have on Saturday, on the 29th. In March, we have the new moon in Aries at 11:58 a.m. That's at noon. And by the way, that's also the solar eclipse. Yes, and what makes me the happiest? Spring equinox and the beginning of spring. The spring equinox is on Thursday, the 20th, March. And at 10:01 a.m. we have the official start of spring. Is the sun entering Aries? And we start with spring. My dear ones. I can definitely always recommend to you to also check out the astrological forecast for March, which will come out around the 26th. Come out in February. And yes, I'll link it for you right down here in the corner. At the end of the video, which currently still has the astrological forecast for February in it. If you haven't seen it yet, you can definitely check it out. And then from the point when I filmed it, there will also be the astrological forecast for March. Just as I said, I can recommend everyone to take a look at that as well. What astrological events are coming up for us? And what my impulses are regarding that from an astrological perspective. Yes. And there will actually be another video about Venus. By the way, I would definitely take a look at your ruling planet if I were you. Venus is currently in retrograde. Early March. It will also come out around the end of February. Around that time. Okay. Keep in mind that the roles in a reading can be reversed. Time is always relative. Time flows. And this is always about collective readings. General readings can, of course, mean that not everything will resonate with you. And this reading here, yes, and all the important information, all the important links, and also the cards I used can always be found down in the info box. And everything I'm currently offering, you can find it all on my website. Let's take a look at what wants to come your way in March. First, the 10 of Pentacles came out, along with the Page of Pentacles, the Swords. It also tells me again that you want to be happy, you want to step into your fulfillment, you want to, yes, that's the 10. The 10 of Pentacles is fulfillment. It's like enjoying life, celebrating life. One wants to be happy. This can also mean a happy family life for some of you here. But this is actually the happy end card, which makes me a bit worried because it's the first card that has come out. Yes, nevertheless, that's just how it is. You can change. The Page of Swords is ready to fight for what he wants, and he won't be stopped. You can already see him being ecstatic, yes? His being is like a file. In this deck, there are files in the theoretical, exactly in the classic. In the classic deck, there are swords. It's also about swords. But the Page of Swords, as I said, won't be stopped. He wants to implement new ideas. It could actually be that you develop an idea here about how you can be happy or how you want to be happy. Let's take a look further. Let's leave it at that. The Lovers. I knew they were nearby. I have the feeling that it's about a decision you need to make right now. A decision you need to make right now that will make you happy. And the Page of Cups. Is this path very, very, very happy for me? It reminds me a bit of the after, a bit of spontaneity. Yes, that can also be a new idea. Something you love to put it into action right now. Let's take a look. Let's continue. Yeah, What should I say? So far it looks very good. I hope it stays that way. Two of Cups at eye level. You want to have people with whom you have a deep connection. Or with whom you have a deep connection. With whom you can build a deep connection. And maybe even strengthen it. It can also mean love here. Yes, it can. Doesn't have to. Can. King of Swords under the deck, which also tells me to make clear decisions. Just very wise decisions, maybe for one or the other. This is at eye level, as I said, not necessarily just for love, but that doesn't mean it can't be in the area of love. But also in general, meeting people where you can trust each other. One has turned around. The Lovers, Two of Swords under the deck, making decisions. Two of them, crazy about making decisions. Where do you want to go now? How should it continue for you? I find it very beautifully expressed in this way, that you take a moment for yourself. Take your time to think about it. That can actually be the case, that you take your time to think about it. And it can also be life-changing for one or the other, that you make a decision here that is very important. You decide for your happiness, only you decide to be happy here. You want to be happy. We all want that. There we have the base in the church. We already saw that earlier. The Hanged Man, that's very interesting. And there we already have the End. What's going on there? That's going to be coins. With the World, we also have the End. What I find very interesting here is the Hanged Man, he makes a headstand in this deck. We also failed here. Here, a balance needs to fit. To look at things from a different perspective, and things where you might not be able to move forward, that are stagnating, where you realize, I might not be able to act here or behave the way I would like to. Look at things from a different perspective. Take a look at it. Maybe also from a different perspective. For example, from the viewpoint of the person opposite you, or get some advice or something. Be yourself now. So again, with the Pages of Coins, I have here, with the Pages of Cups, I definitely have the energy that is now for you. I would even actually say a new adventure. A new adventure begins. Here begins a new adventure for you. That could even be that you always follow your intuition and trust it completely. Maybe you'll become more intuitive. Trust more in your feelings. Maybe you'll also follow your dreams. The Page of Cups can actually be something dreamy. So, along the lines of, like the Fool. One dreams, one might wish for that somewhere. And one does it here. Sometimes a dream can become reality. Yes. I don't know what else to say about it. We start with 10 of the church and end with 10 of the coins. So that's really a lot of luck that you have on your side. And I wish it for you, because I had the feeling that Libras are not having it easy this year. The Libra-born individuals, maybe also ascendants, moon signs, or if you have multiple placements in the scales, it can of course also be that you then more affected. Well, nevertheless, I see that things are moving forward for you in March. Then, the coins. Wow, it can't get any better. So, 10 of the church, 10 of the coins, it can't get any better. What else should I say about it? So I'll say that again. Sometimes a dream can come true. And I can also imagine that creativity could be an option for you here in March. And that once the Queen of Coins also tells me here, that one is in love, that one is at peace with oneself. That you take good care of yourself, do something good for yourself, only stability, satisfaction. When you are content, you also see people around you who are content. And that's how it will naturally go. Yes, I like it. I can't say it any other way. So let's see. I will now lay another row of cards for you in the continuation. Then let's see what is coming your way. We're drawing a power here for you. Which power animal will accompany you in March? Then we'll draw a soul message for you. We're drawing angel messages. These can be answers for you, or also advice from the angels. And to wrap things up, we'll also draw love messages. You can always find links down in the info box and also in the top comment. I'm looking forward to welcoming you there shortly. And to everyone else, I wish you a wonderful March already. All the best, and see you at the next reading.